So our agenda for today is to just go over a project overview, defining what Newcomer Ready is, how Newcomer Ready is profitable, the employer an employer reflection, and then project journey map. Okay, so
just give me a minute. I will stop sharing and then I will restart it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry for that.
Yeah, no problem. So as you get set up, I'll just continue. So a little bit about Will Employment Solutions. We've been around for more than 37 years. We've been creating innovative opportunities and solutions to bring immigrants and employers together throughout Ontario. So currently we offer 3 specialized services to meet employer needs, which include Will Work, Will Access, and Will Employ. Will Work is a suite of services that welcomes and prepares job seekers to find meaningful work in Ontario. Will Access helps immigrants in a regulated profession continue their career in Canada. And Will Employ connects employers to job seekers through mentorship programs, recruitment and hiring services, and training. Okay. And then more specifically about Will Employ, we're a specialized team that focuses on connecting employers with a unique talent pool of immigrants and clients. So Will Employ offers a suite of services to connect and equip employers to address their unique needs related to recruitment, hiring, onboarding, and retaining immigrant talent. So we assist you every step of the way. So the first set of our services is recruitment services that provides you with access to a diverse group of talented candidates in Southwestern Ontario to meet your labor needs. Then we have our mentoring programs that bring together job-ready immigrant talent with volunteer mentors across Southwestern Ontario. Education and training for employers that provide support and resources to equip employers in best practices of recruitment, hiring, and onboarding. And lastly, what we're talking a bit about today is our retention strategies and support, which provides access to a network of retention experts and strategies that you can implement. We offer all of these expert services at no cost to you, the employer. So a bit about the Newcomer Talent Retention Network. The aim for the Newcomer Talent Retention Network is to equip employers to fully welcome immigrant talent needed to sustain our economy. From a 6 Degrees RBC report, we know that 66% of organizations agree that leveraging diversity is fundamental to performance, but only 11% are actually doing it right now. We know that we're experiencing a labor shortage in Ontario, and we are becoming increasingly reliant on immigrant talent to fill our labor gaps. But we know that employers require more support and resources than ever to actually employ this diverse workforce, which requires time and resources, especially if we're considering medium to small businesses. And we know that these valuable assets are already being stretched. That's where we come in. With the Newcomer Talent Retention Network, we will be providing access to a network of retention experts and strategies that you can implement. We assess employers' unique needs related to the 6 main retention areas, which are inclusive onboarding, intercultural communication, workplace discrimination, work eligibility and immigration, human resources, and family settlement. We recommend strategic actions that can improve retention and support employers to create an action plan. This action plan is then supported by our retention expert consultants. Consultants are available to meet one-on-one as needed by employers or through our drop-in sessions that are happening weekly. And the best part, it is fully funded. Employers do not incur any costs along the way. So, Newcomer Ready. Our aim through this network is to equip employers. We want to make you Newcomer Ready. So we know employers are facing a lot of challenges right now to fill positions, and this challenge will only increase as 9.2 baby boomers begin to retire from the workforce over the next 7 years. Because of this widening gap, we know that we will rely more than ever on immigrants to fill the gap. So what this means for employers is that you'll need extra support and resources on how to make workplaces ready to support newcomers. At Will, we take great care to support our newcomers and immigrant job seekers to be job ready for the Canadian market, but we know that employers need just as much support when hiring and onboarding newcomers in the workplace. And we believe that employers can actually be a great resource and support for newcomers in their journey to be integrating into our market and also integrating into Canadian life in general. So rethinking the relationship between immigrant job seekers and employers as a symbiotic relationship where immigrant job seekers need employers and vice versa. This allows for both parties to equally prepare for one another. That is where we are focused on in this project, getting you, the employer, prepared and or better equipped to support immigrant workers. So then a bit of a business case for being newcomer ready. So what are the other benefits? Well, the short answer is that it is profitable to organizations, saving investments in hiring, onboarding, and training. Recruiting and onboarding skilled labor involves dedicated staff and resources up to 30 hours minimum, including advertised job posts, obtaining background checks, and IT equipment. Hiring is an average $6K to $10K per employee, and if that employee leaves, hiring expenses double. The direct cost of replacing an employee could cost around 20% of their annual salary. As an example, a $60K salary would cost $12K to replace. And it takes 8 to 26 weeks before a new employee achieves full productivity. So with all of these compounding costs and the time and resources being set aside for onboarding new employees, you can only imagine the headache, and I'm sure you've experienced it, of what it feels like to lose that talent and then have to start the process all over again. Also, some interesting facts to consider here as well. 76% of job seekers say that they care about a diverse workforce when evaluating companies and job offers, and 37% of job applicants wouldn't apply to a company with disgruntled ratings amongst people of color. All right, so now getting a bit into our consultants. So the network is comprised of 6 consultants, which are Ladder HR, City Match, Pillar Nonprofit, and Fanshawe Corporate Training Solutions, and Borders Immigration. The network is specifically equipped and ready to assist employers in all of these different areas. Some common things that you might hear from the consultants and what they help employers through is, for example, for Ladder HR, they provide HR supports and insights. Some common questions for them might be, I don't have HR staff and I need support on developing HR policies, or my organization is growing and we're not familiar with things like performance measurement frameworks and need help to put those things into place. For City Match, they provide supports to employers on how to assist newcomers and their families to feel connected to their communities beyond the workplace. So this might look like an employer saying, my employee voiced that they need help finding housing, or their family is new to the community and want to connect to it. Or there's a lot of talent from other cities, but I don't know how to relocate them here effectively to actually have them working at my organization. For Pillar Nonprofit Network, they're providing support around unconscious bias and discrimination in the workplace. So this looks like we've had incidents in the past and we want to do better, but how? Or we've had a work violence and harassment policies in place for a long time, but what can we do more to encourage a diverse workplace? Fanshawe Corporate Training Solutions provides a self-learning tool to become interculturally competent. This might look like we have a diverse workforce and we want to ensure our teams are equipped to make the best of it. These self-learning modules can help your workforce to, on their own time, develop some of these intercultural competencies. For Borders Immigration, they're providing legal information on work eligibility. So this might sound a little bit like from the employer that you have a qualified applicant that's come to you in the past, they've extended a work permit, but you didn't feel confident in the knowledge that you had around accepting permits or whatever paperwork was involved. So you didn't hire them and you missed out on a great candidate as a result. So all of these issues and challenges and much more, the consultants are available to help you in your journey to integrating and hiring newcomers and immigrants. Okay, so then what does this look like when you're actually taking the journey with us? So this is what it would look like. There's step 1, step 2, step 3. In step 1, you'll either sign up through our website, or you might attend a drop-in session where you get to meet one-on-one with a consultant. In either case, you'll be completing a needs assessment, And after this needs assessment, we'll follow up with recommendations and help you to create an action plan. At this point, once your action plan is confirmed, we will refer you to our consultants. And this is based off of which consultants you feel you want to meet with the most. And then they'll meet with you and actually go through the action plan that we've created and help you to implement those actions in your organization. This will take, this last stage, the step 3 is, will take between anywhere between 30-minute call to 6 months. It all depends on what your customized action plan is. And something that's very exciting is our chat option that is now available to all employers that sign up through the website, where you can actually contact our retention team from Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. to ask any question you might have and then get that instant support that you need. It might be that it's just a quick answer that we can respond to in the chat, or it could even be something where you might need to be connected to a consultant. So then we'll set that meeting up for you. So throughout this whole process, we'll be doing follow-ups and touch points where we can check in with you so that we can find out how you're doing, what's working, what's not, and provide you with more resources and information along the way. On our employer portal, there is a section for resources that's constantly being added to and in development, so that will be available to you as well. And we also offer other services, of course, that I spoke about earlier, which are of no cost to you, things like job match, roundtables, mentorship. That's all available to you through this project as well. All right, so after this session, we'll be sending out a link to register for the project, some more information about the drop-in sessions that happen weekly, and a quick survey about today's session. So just keep an eye on your inbox for that follow-up. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to take them now. Hi, Natalie. Go ahead.
Hi, great presentation. Thank you so much. I was just wondering, are there any eligibility requirements for employers to utilize this program?
Nope, there are no eligibility requirements. All employers that are interested in hiring or retaining immigrants are welcome to use the services. And you don't have to have hired immigrants before, just considering and looking for that type of talent.
Okay, perfect. So small to medium-sized enterprises would apply to this. Like I do, a lot of my clients are small or mom and pop shops, and maybe they just have 1 or 2 employees. So they're eligible as well?
Yes, they are.
Okay, perfect.
They're actually the targeted employers in mind for this program.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. And I was also just curious, who funds the program?
Yes, IRCC funds this program.
IRTC, awesome. Perfect. And then I'm obviously here representing the Business Resource Center. My manager, May, was originally scheduled to attend, but she couldn't. She had a conflict. Would I be able to pop my email in the chat and you can send me the follow-up survey?
Yep, for sure. And I can also send you the recording in that too.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thanks so much, Natalie.
That was great. It's a great program. Great information.
Awesome. I'm glad that you were interested. That's great. So I'll just take that email down. Thank you. Are there any other questions at this time?
No, I think that's was very good, Danielle. I think this is my second time attending. It's very informative and very well needed, I'm sure. So as an immigration consultant myself, I hear a lot from employers and those that are seeking employment. So this is very well needed. So
okay, awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, son. Okay, great. If there are no more other questions at this time, oh, go ahead, Calvin. Oh, sorry, you're on mute.
I'm just curious, like what kind of talent pool we're looking at, specialized, not, is it labor pool, is it various pools, and is it full-time, like is it permanent immigration folks, or is it, does this do anything with temporary workers as well, or no?
Yeah, so we actually so our clients are based out of all of Southwestern Ontario. So we work with a lot of different agencies that have newcomer talent to kind of find the qualified candidates that you're looking for to match your job descriptions. At Will specifically, most of our clients are professionals in their industries, and they're looking for either commensurate work or they're looking for the work that they've already been doing. So it's really trying to match their skills and experience. But we do have lots of workers that have different needs at different times that are looking for all types of work. Really, it comes down to the employer saying, this is what I'm looking for, and then we try to match that as best as we can, leveraging our partnerships throughout Southwestern Ontario to find that candidate. Great. Any other questions? Okay, awesome. So if you're interested in the NTRN project, or if you're interested in things like finding candidates for job positions that are open, please reach out to us. We can connect you to our recruitment services that will help you find those candidates. You can just send the job posting in your email, and of course, we'll be following up with that info session and survey and other details. Great. Thank you so much for joining us today. Bye-bye.